Everyone's kerfuffling.
In terms of big tick, in terms of just organisation, security, again, doing more than you've got in any other solution I've seen around in the marketplace. Yes, a nice to have would of course be the CRM integration. That's possible with the open APIs and things like Repix Foundation's platform. So we'll get an update. Something to remember, by the way, guys, if you're watching this, always go and have a look on the landing page of every single supplier. If you're looking at them, there is an integrations tab there. We do encourage our partners to make sure they don't just put who they integrate with, but explain a little bit about the integration as well. So that's always a nice little tip, because just to make sure it works with your packages, obviously we appreciate a real positive there. What else do you take from it, guys? I mean, the normal, I suppose. If you've got a larger lettings operation, the benefits are going to be scaled and multiplied accordingly, aren't they?
Easy for me to say, not running a business, not having the challenges of P&L, but for me at that price point, why wouldn't you? What's the downside to it? As far as I understand, it's a one-off cost from a panel.
So capital outlay, yeah, okay.
And it solves a real problem. Now that real problem might not be an everyday problem, but I doubt there's many agents who don't lose a key once a year.
Okay, Rich, I'm from the world of Proptech, aka Narnia. Like a politician, if I'm asked how much a pint of milk is, I'll say 72 quid. Can you put into context, even as a guesstimate, what does it cost when something goes wrong with a key? I mean, I can appreciate my head that you have to have it recut and everything else.
It depends on your marketplace. So yes, there's a cost to get the key cut. So, I think we can probably say, you've got a chub and a yal and you're not going to get much change from 15 quid anymore. But also you get the master keys and sometimes development on who the freeholder is. You'll have to pay for all of the new tenants. I'd have to change a lock. You might get change of 100 quid. You've then got reputational damage, haven't you? There is nothing worse than picking up a phone call. We all know as agents that the chances are it's, down the back of somebody's seat in their car, or it's lost, and there's going to be it's not going to represent a real risk of somebody breaking in. But for that vendor, I've trusted you to sell my most important asset, and you've just lost a key to my house whilst it's on the internet with the address, with a Matterport video so people know where the TV is, and reputationally, it's a really awkward conversation.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to introduce a new summary for this 3-minute Proptech baby. I'm a big fan of Caesar and other despots. Okay, so can we have on the count of 3, 2, 1 a thumbs up or a thumbs down for this particular live or die? Okay, 3, 2, 1 on KeyWhere. Nice one. There we are.
I'd like to suggest an enhancement to it.
Go on. Yes, yeah.
In my garage, I have a camera that I bought off Amazon for about 40 quid. Yeah. And it records and saves to the cloud whenever anybody goes in the garage. Okay. And it has face recognition on it as well. So if I go in the garage, it knows it's me and it doesn't ping my phone. If Marie goes in the garage, it won't ping my phone. If somebody it doesn't recognize goes in my garage, instantly my phone gets an alert. Now, putting a little camera like that on there, you might have GDPR issues to overcome, but putting a camera on a box like that, which gets activated when you take the keys and has face recognition, would be a very sensible enhancement, because if it's got face recognition, they could automatically check out that key to that person. And equally, if it's an unknown person, it could send alerts.
That's a great idea. And what did you say, that camera's worth 40 quid?
Oh, it only costs 40 quid off Amazon, yeah. In fact, it's about 25 now.
Milton, come to us. Those cameras are 70 quid on Kerfuffle. We've got to make some money somewhere. Oh, that's a great idea, Paul. Love that, because actually that's the way a lot of these systems like Ring and that, aren't they? They find them a bit sort of annoying when it keeps pinging off. So they have built that face recognition in precisely for that. If it's a friend of the family, or even they do pets, don't they? With that kind of example, it doesn't do it off. But what a wonderful angle! And that's the I don't know if I'm misquoting this, but my perception is that when they keep talking about the Internet of Things, that's where all of these convergent technologies start to get quite exciting, don't they?
Yeah,
And so just looking at the price point again for this, so my understanding is there's a setup fee and then you're paying, do you know what the price is, Rich, just on an ongoing basis?
There's definitely a kerfuffle deal. I believe it's a one-off fee for the panel.
Yep.
And then there's a monthly subscription fee, and I think there's a kerfuffle deal, but I think it's certainly under £50 a month
Okay.
for each panel.
For each panel. And do we know how many how many keys they have on the panel? Did he indicate that?
120.
120. Okay, right. So there you get. As all with us, don't take us there. We dip in and out. So go and have a chat with Milton about it. I'm absolutely certain he'll be happy to talk in terms of the commercials, and of course, shout your pink kerfuffle credentials to get that extra special deal as well there. But yeah, if you're looking at a solution anyway to get the most efficient and organised you possibly can be, again, I think this has to be on the list.
Everyone's kerfuffling.